Hey church family, this Sunday is the beginning of Advent. I'm also excited to begin a new sermon series this Sunday in the Gospel according to Luke. That's where we're going to be spending the next 2 school years, the rest of this school year and the next one. In the summer, as we said this summer, we'll come back and pick up where we left off. We looked at how the Pentateuch points to Jesus. And this coming summer, we'll be looking at the historical books, also known as the former prophets, and how the prophets point us to Jesus, and then come back and finish up Luke in the next school year, Lord willing, and then come back and see how the major and minor prophets point to Jesus in the next summer, and then come back and do kind of Luke's second volume, the book of Acts. In the first book that he wrote to Theophilus, he said that he wrote about what Jesus began to do and teach in the power of the Spirit. And then the book of Acts is a continuation of what Jesus did and taught through the disciples by the power of the Holy Spirit. And that's what we'll be looking at in the next school year. And then we'll come back after that and finish up our Old Testament series that'll end up being 4 summers long. We're looking at how the Psalms and Proverbs and the wisdom literature points to Jesus. So that's the plan. We wanted to let you in on that. We haven't said anything about what's coming up next, and I'm really excited to jump into this project together, looking at who Jesus is in the Gospel of Luke and then in Acts, while still threading Jesus through the Old Testament and seeing how he is there and how those promises all find their yes in Jesus. And so the idea is that after a little bit over 3 years total, starting from the beginning of this past summer, we'll have looked at all the narrative of the Bible, the story from beginning to end of what actually happened in biblical history, and be reflecting on that truth. How is it all about Jesus? And then how does it work itself out in our lives? So I'm excited to go on this journey with you. Just wanted to give you a heads up before Sunday of what we're getting into. God bless you.